Red Hot Gotsy, come subscribe, like, come subscribe, like, come subscribe, like, come subscribe. Red Hot Gotsy. Alright, so today's video is about, WandaVision. For now, it's gonna not be Cobra Kai, I'm gonna make another Cobra Kai video some other time, but, today is WandaVision. So, this is a little Marvel video. Now, this Marvel video, it's basically a review. And I'm basically going to be just going over, quickly kind of what I think about the show and, what I took from it. Now, I think this is, a very interesting, very cool little show. It kind of felt like a movie in a way. How there's very little episodes, but, all the episodes, were basically put together to create this one big, story. It was all leading up to something, and I like, where it ended up. And I just like how each episode, I think, every, 2 episodes, it would go over, one stage of, trauma, I guess. So, obviously, there's, the denial in the beginning. There's, I would say it takes 2 specifically. Or 3, depending. But first, there's the actual delusion / lack of truth in your reality, right? The actual pain itself, the thing that you're coping with. Yeah, coping. Yeah, there's the coping, right? Then there's basically denial, right? Where people will present you with the truth, and you will just obviously deny it, and basically try to hide from it, run away from it, but you can't run away from the truth, you know what I mean? So, and then the next stage would be basically it would basically be the actual truth, acceptance. You actually accepting the truth and accepting the situation at hand, the situation that you're put in. And that's kind of what Wanda's story was in this series, it's hard to call it a series because it's so short, and they're not gonna keep it going because series finale. Also spoilers. I'm just playing. Shit, you already know. Red I got to come subscribe, like. But yeah, I just think that because I'm just under the impression that for now they're not gonna continue it. I honestly wish they would continue it, since it's not called Wanda's Fake Reality or anything like that. Even though, I have another name for the show that honestly it should have been called, but yeah, it's called WandaVision. Wanda and Vision. Vision's dead and all, but given what happened in the finale, they created that fake evil white suited, the white version of Vision. White Vision, I'll just call him. So White Vision could, because he has the memories of the original Vision, he low-key could be the new Vision. So yeah, honestly, I think we could return with this show, kind of like how the Joker movie made $1 billion, $1 billion freaking dollars, and we're now having a sequel. As soon as the coof ends, you know what I mean? Or maybe they'll do it during that, whatever. But they're going to do it eventually. And, it's because the movie made so much goddamn money. But yeah, put that aside, got a little off topic. But yeah, this show is I love the, dynamics with the characters. I'm not going to lie. I don't remember all their names. I should have looked it up, actually. But the glasses chick, she's funny. She helped out in the finale, busting his car with what was it, her truck or something like that. And I liked Monica. She was a really good character in the series. I like how she really cares about Wanda. She's really trying to help her get where she needs to be, try to help her get away from this fake reality, and try to she's trying to bring her into acceptance, which acceptance was one of the stages, right? Monica really took place Monica's role really took place during the denial phase, the second phase, where she was still questioning if she should continue, you know what I mean? But also, thinking in her mind, of course I should continue because this makes me feel good, you know what I mean? You could also say, by that logic, that it could be the coping stage, but that's where you actually create that false sense of reality, or I guess you could say, you start using whatever, like a substance, like alcohol or something like that. That's kind of like the stage of coping, and then denial is like where the actual like confrontation of problems and stuff like that occurs, and that's where Monica comes in. But she's a good problem because she's actually, driving the story through her actions. And I like when stories are good when they do that, because the characters actually show some sort of, it shows that they have an arc, that they have some substance, that they're actually trying to push the story rather than bog it down. And it just shows how good hearted of a person she is. Good hearted person. um I like her. um I don't even want to say this, but I like the Asian guy. I don't know his name either. I'm just saying I don't know his name, but I like him. um and how he basically tried to help take down him, Monica, and glasses chick. I think her name is Darcy. Yeah, I think her name is Darcy, right? Yeah, Darcy Lewis. I'm pretty sure. So yeah, Monica, Darcy, and the Asian dude basically helped stop the business guy. Jesus Christ, the business guy, and he did well because he called I think it was Darcy, and she showed up in the finale and stuff like that. But yeah, basically my point is I think they all did well with their character. It was a good character dynamic, and they um it was a good way it was told. Darcy kind of had some problems where she was handcuffed, because the business dude was trying to create a fake vision, and they kind of found out some stuff about that. He had basically tabs on vision. Just it was well told. This is basically the story portion of my review, I guess you could say. Obviously, like I already talked about Wanda's kind of arc. I like her new suit. I'm not gonna lie, it look kind of tough. I ain't gonna lie, it look kind of tough. I'm just saying. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm not gonna talk crazy in this video. I'm just gonna, what I'm saying. But yeah, it does look good. It's a good interpretation of the Scarlet Witch outfit, and I think we're definitely gonna see more of it. And a specific strange, very very strange movie. Get it? Cause Doctor Strange. All right, shut up. Anyway, God, that was cringy. What else? Oh, Agatha. uh, it was Agatha all along. Don't clip that. But yeah, yeah, that was a good. She's a good villain, I'll say. Agatha Harkness. People are already kind of spoiled ish. It was kind of a spoiler for me ish, sorta. Like I already heard about the name previously, and it was basically this old lady. I didn't look up anything about the actual character because like freak that. But yeah, she was a good villain. Well, actually no, I'm lying. She was kind of bad, but like she had good moments. Like I liked the idea of her. It's just she wasn't the best for me. She wasn't like she would be like a C tier ish villain, like C tier. I think it's alright. C minus, to be honest. Um, and to be honest, she didn't. She just didn't give me that like kind of vibe to where I really really liked this villain. Like Thanos gave me that vibe. I really liked him as a villain. I not sympathize, but I empathize with his point of view, and I don't even know if I'm using that right. Actually, sympathize, empathize, whatever, freak it. But yeah, I felt like her motivation was fine. Her challenging Wanda, magic by magic, or magic versus magic is a better way of putting it, better wording, I guess. But she just didn't give me a reason to kind of like with Thanos, right? Like I already said, I kind of like he had somewhat of a point in terms of uh the whole like obviously you shouldn't kill like 50%, right? The freaking like population in the universe, right? But with so many people, so much destruction and stuff like that, it kind of like you kind of understood his point. Some people just need to go. Some people just need to be snapped. I'm just saying, like, yeah. But like with Agatha, it's like I really just didn't get. I didn't feel that. I didn't feel like, oh, you know what, she kind of has. All right, somewhat I did actually. I'm not gonna. I'm kind of lying to myself. See, I'm just kind of thinking off the top of my head because I should have done this earlier, but I decided to do this now because freak it. Um, but yeah, she kind of has a point in terms of Wanda being a little cuckoo in the head. But other than that, like she's crazy herself. So I was like, Wanda, f this girl up, like beat the crap out of her. Like that's all I want to see. But then Wanda, this whole series at the same time was kind of acting goofy. Um, and let me go further into that. Like I said, I liked her arc and stuff like that. I understood the pain that she went through and stuff like that. But at the same time, she just kind of annoyed. She annoyed the hell out of me. Like I'm just saying, like she annoyed me in a specific in a special way. And I'm not even hating either. It's just like I hated like I feel like we were supposed to, towards the end of the series, feel bad for Wanda, see her backstory and all this stuff, and obviously, we did, I did, that was kind of the purpose of it, and seeing Agatha's introduction, from Agnes to Agatha Harkness, was kind of a way of focusing the evil deeds on her, showing that uh, Wanda wasn't the only one just screwing things up, and it was Agatha all along. So I think that's what they were really going for. They were trying to take the attention off of Wanda and try to uh, make it so that she doesn't seem as bad, and all the, I guess if you think about it, evil deeds that she did, that she's has done, because creating this alternate reality, trapping these people was kind of evil. Like there was literally a chick crying, this woman hanging up clothes, I think it was, during one of the Halloween episode. Vision saw her. He was literally looking like across the to like sort of across to one of the houses, and she was like in the like standing on the grass, and it was kind of like, dang, like I'm not gonna even lie to myself. I gotta be honest. Like Wanda seems like an a-hole in this series. Like I'm just saying, and I understand. Like I already went through the stages of pain and how this type of thing could affect you. Losing all the most important people in your life. But it's just like she's a hero. What I mean, she's done great things, and it's just like I feel like this bogs it down a little bit. I feel a little bit annoyed watching her on screen, given the events that are happening, especially when she was in the fake reality and stuff like that. And even afterwards, after acceptance, well, no, during acceptance, actually, if you think about it, during the finale, she was still in the verge of acceptance and really like having to take everything in. After finding out, who Agnes really is and her backstory, and then she goes back. Agatha goes back in her backstory, and her. By her I mean Wanda. That episode. So like it's just the whole thing. We see both of their backstories. So yeah, I think they really tried to be like, oh, I know Wanda's doing a lot of evil, a lot of bad things, but here we got Agatha Harkness. She's doing bad things too, and she likes it. She likes being evil. They kind of had that scene too, that moment where they went back in Agatha's backstory, and Wanda was like, yeah, you meant to do all this. I didn't want to cause all this, this pain and suffering, which she didn't. But like at the same time, it's like, look at all the things like stacked up that you have done during this series. Like I think don't you think for something like this, like literally in the same movie that she lost her brother, Tony Stark created Ultron. They were going to like probably lock him up for that. But then they thought about the Sokovia Accords and stuff like that, and we're deciding on all of that. So they decided that we're gonna have these superheroes, but we're gonna try to control them and tell them when they're gonna go out and try to quote unquote save the world. But my whole thing is like, don't you think with them doing all that, and let's be honest, they had Ultron on their mind. Don't you think they would, lock up Wanda? The same way they were gonna, lock up all of those, all of Captain America's, friends and stuff like that. I already know what someone's gonna say in the comments. Oh, her pain, she went through so much. Oh, Vision, her brother, her parent. Like, I get it. I know. I watched it. But I'm just saying, like, I think, logically throughout the series, like the universe, MCU, like they would do something about Wanda. You know what I mean? And given what she's done, what she's mentally like gone through, I literally may have made a joke that she literally needs therapy, like literally, like Wanda, go to therapy. Like it's literally been the thing. I saw this one meme too. It was like a Friends meme, and it had like Wanda in it. It would be hard to explain. I might show it one of these days. It's on my actually no, it's not on my Instagram. But yeah, yeah, that's basically all I have to say for now in terms of this review. Comment, subscribe, like, and I'll see you guys later. Peace. Also, in terms of the story, I give like a B minus. I think that's alright, So yeah, peace.
No way, Jose.
Red Hot Gotsy, come subscribe, like, come subscribe, like, come subscribe, like, come subscribe.